So welcome back to Principles of Marketing class. In the last class, we discussed about segmentation on various bases of the market, like demographic, geographic, psychographic, behavioral segmentation, and all those things. Here we discuss about customer relationship management. Customer relationship marketing or management is is a technique based on client relationship and customer loyalty. When a company takes a different ways and uses different techniques to have a quite kind of bond with the customer, this will lead to customer being loyal to the product. Okay, and when they become loyal to the product, they will patronize a product and become a like a repeated uh, they start having a repeated purchase from that particular brand. These are possible by organizations using various techniques and ways, which includes, using CRM software and all those things. If your business is like a very small, then still no need to worry. There are like very economical ways with very less or least cost to have a good rapport and develop a good relation with the customers using the social medias. So, using customer data and feedback, companies utilizing this marketing strategy develop long term relationships with customers and develop a laser focused brand awareness. So, what happens? Uh, not necessary should use a software. It will be very useful if for a small business, the data which they collect from the data means the information about the customer, the demographic details which they collect can be utilized. To have a communication with the customer in order to bond the customer with the company or the company brand. So companies that prioritize a customer relationship, on the other hand, strive to create a strong customer connections which may be emotional to the brand, to promote customer loyalty and increase customer lifetime value. So companies which focuses on like going for customer relationship marketings, what happens, they tend to create a kind of bond and thereby an emotional bonding with the company or the brand, and turning the customer to be a lifelong customer, which add value to the company profitability. They benefit from word of mouth promotion and develop brand ambassadors. So, believe me, word of mouth is one of the most effective tool used by the marketing. It is easy to say, but to implement is not that much easy. In other words, business need to turn their customers as their brand ambassadors who review their product and services, who talk positive about their features and attributes and uses of these things to their friends, family members, relatives, and acquaintances, and thereby, I mean, introduce the product, or support the product to by their friends and relatives. So companies can use various means to achieve this, and if they are able to achieve this successfully, that is turning their customers as a brand ambassador, and using the word of mouth, that's a very positive word of mouth, then that will be the best thing they can achieve, and they can increase their market share, and then they can also retain their existing customer, and they can increase the sale and thereby profit. So these are some of the benefits a company or an organization or business can enjoy when they really started concentrating and focusing on customer relationship marketing. Things like satisfaction. This since the company through customer relationship having a bond with the customer, so this tend to increase the satisfaction of the customer, and they once they are satisfied, they tend to become loyal, and then when they become loyal, they tend to use your service. And then what happens, when they use our service means they give repeated purchases. So this also increases the reliability of this thing, since they, I mean, like become loyal, I mean they're familiar, they are happy and satisfied with the this thing. They, I mean, really rely upon our product or services for the to fulfill the needs and wants. So company has to do improvement in order to enhance the relationship. Improvement means not only in the relationship but also from the other side, I mean enhancing the attributes and features of the product every time, so that they are quite happy. So again, this is a good marketing about the new features and aspects of the product. So if you could communicate this to the your target customers, and then this will, I mean, enhance the relationship. And then quality, of course, quality is a I mean everything. Quality is a totality of like a consistency, feature, attributes, and so many aspects. When they concentrate and the company becomes customer oriented, what happens, definitely they also focus on the quality of the product, the quality expected by the customers, and quality which are better than the competitors. And this will support the business in such a way that, I mean, this form as a basis for developing a better customer relationship. So customer relationship marketing strategy. So what marketing strategies a business can do in order to have a bond with their target customers? Bonding customers, companies go about customer relationship marketing by getting to know individual customers, to anticipate the needs, and offering loyalty programs, perks, and rewards for the repeat customers. So you don't look at your target market as a same or a general one. Try to, I mean, pick up individual customers on very individual basis. Try to, I mean, possible. I'm fulfill their, I mean, increasing and I mean, ever-changing needs. If the company could do this and satisfy the customers, and then that will definitely create a kind of emotional attraction towards your product or the brand. And you can do this by also offering a loyalty program perks, like how the airlines give points to the frequent travel passengers under the name frequent flyer programs. So I mean, if this is possible in like airlines, and other industry can follow these sort of perks, which will give you a repeat customers. Then social media influence. This is like a boon for people who are operating a small business. They can effectively use the social medias through the internet to pursue the customer relationship marketing initiatives, and can benefit by inviting the customers to visit their websites. Okay, in other words, you have to make your website very attractive, informative, and interesting, and read comments on the blog post. Okay, and post a lot of articles in your blog, I mean, which might I mean stimulate the interest on the minds of the customer, which can be informative. Not necessary it should be like related to the product innovations or new features. It can be something useful to for them, related to the topic or the product they are dealing with. Also like how their product as a novel way to solve the issues some of the target market or some of the public is facing. So these kind of articles when posted in the company blogs will attract the customer, and they here thereby they started having, the more they visit, I mean more the communication is happening, they started having a kind of bond with the, I mean, relationship with the business. And communicate via social media platform like Twitter and Instagram. You can also like use Twitters and Instagram to communicate. This is an instant one and very cost effective one. Expanded loyalty rewards. So when we say we are business are giving rewards in types of kinds of perks and all those things, then the finance and marketing will think about, oh my god, that's a big budget. uh, actually, believe me, I mean, companies spend millions and millions of dollars, okay, for advertisements and promotions. So I mean, this is without guarantee that their sales may go up or not. So that's a one way of marketing, that's a very traditional way. But now companies started, I mean, deviating some of the funds, okay, which is going for the advertisements and promotions. So this money can be used to, I mean, budget certain items in terms of like what you say, a small gifts or souvenirs, and then this can target, I mean, this can be channelized to the target market, and then they can be given in the form of gift and souvenirs to the customers, I mean loyal customers, for their what do you say, for their birthdays, marriage anniversaries, these kind of memorable days or new year. So what happens, this will make them, I mean very attached to your bond, and then they become more loyal. Not only that, they will also become your ambassador, and use the word of mouth to market your product and services. So this is a very effective way. And when you give these kind of things, the company has to be very specific instead of being general, okay, according to the kind of age group, according to the gender. So they can choose this kind of a gift or something, so that that particular gift is really valuable and useful for the customers, which even though it's for free, but make sure that they will find that to be a very useful. Okay, so this way, by deviating your budget on marketing things like promotion advertisements, to directly reward and gift your loyal customers, will definitely help you to increase the sales. So frequent communication. A relationship is nothing without communication. So make sure you communicate with customers often via social medias, emails, message, etc. As discussed earlier, communication very plays a very important role, and small or big business, they can effectively use of these social medias. And then the very important thing is that give the right message for the right audience at the right time. Okay, right message means the message or whatever you communicate should be of it should stimulate their interest, should attract them to go through your information and all those things. So it should be a right message for the right person. When you discuss about health aspects and all those things, make sure this is not targeted by for kids and very youngsters. It should be meant for the people like middle ager, and people who are health conscious and all those things. So the relevant message should be for the concerned person. That's why it's a right message for the right person at the right time. Okay, so if you're targeting something about a gift, greeting cards and this kind of stuff, then it should be like a special occasions like new year, christmas, valentine's day and all those things. So if companies can very well plan specifically according to the situations, they come up with the right message with the right person at the right time, then this frequent communication through social media will be very effective to, achieving our goal, okay, in creating a bond with our customers. Then we move on to the benefits of customer relationship marketing, which we have seen already. Then we can also discuss few more points like delivering a consistent customer experience. By becoming customer centric and focusing on customer relationship, companies align their touch points and work across the organization to meet the customer's needs, improve the satisfaction, and deliver an exceptional experience. So, the moment the company plan to become a customer centric means they put the customer in the center place. In other words, they are giving priority to the customers. Okay, once they started giving priority, okay, for the customer, so what happened, they tend to think from the shoes of the customer. So this way they can understand their changing needs and wants of the customer, and then they collect feedback and information through the different touch points. That's a place where the customer and the business come in contact and collect all the feedback and information, and then really understand what satisfy the customer better than the competitors, and inculcate these attributes in the products and services. So what happens this way, it will improve the satisfaction of the customer and help in to deliver an exceptional experience. So gathering customer feedback, building strong relationship with the customer requires communication. Again, here communication, and the companies put more stock in gathering feedback and analyzing it to make better business decision to build a stronger relationship. So feedback. I mean, many business don't like to have like a customer giving criticize in their feedback. They expect everything to be like a good, fantastic, very nice, and all those things. But believe me, if this kind of feedback is going to be there all the time, there is no way for the company to improve. So sometimes if they get feedback in terms of like what do you say, complaints and all those things, this will help the company to see the area where they are lacking. So what happens, and also it will give them room to for them to improve. Okay, so companies should not feel our managers or marketers should not feel offended when they see complaints from the customers. They should see this as a like a boon to them to help to improve the services. I mean, no business can say they are 100% perfect. Definitely, there will be a room for for them to improve. So, a customer is giving you a chance to improve. So, use this feedback. It's a whether negative or positive to improve yourself. Okay, so that they are not on the laurel. So we are 100% fine. We are fantastic. If they have this kind of mindset, then it will hinder the growth of the product and also thereby the growth of the company. So try to take as much as feedback from the company, I mean from the customers. In this way the organizations or business can improve with the product offering and all those things, and can have a stronger relationship with their customers. And customer also feel they are like valued when the businesses try to what do you say try to improve based on the customer feedback. The best strategy is that once they get the feedback, they will try to work on that. After working on that, please intimate this to the customer that based on their feedback, we have changed this, we have done this. So if this is communicated to the customer, definitely take it for granted. The customer will be very happy because the company is respecting their feelings and they value their advice. So this way, customers will be very happy, and this will definitely help to have a very strong bonding with the with the customers and between the customers and the organization or the business. Improving customer profitability. So customers there are loyal to brands, spend more with them. In fact, consumers are now putting customers experience ahead of cost when making purchasing decisions. So what happens, in other words, customer will become loyal, and when they become loyal they spend more with that product. I mean, they give a repeated purchase. So what happens, when they really love the product and they have loyal to the brands, they don't mind spending extra money. So what the business need to do or marketers need to understand, they should do strategies in order to give a very good experience for the customer in during the usage of the product, in course of usage of this product. If they have a better experience, they don't mind shelling or paying more money to buy the particular brand. So, creating customer advocates, the happier our customers are, the better the chances they will spread the word about you to others. When you build a strong relationship with them and deliver a consistent experience, they have a better reviews to share. So, what happens when the companies do all this above mentioned strategies, and they develop a strong bond and relation with the customers, then this will turn the customer to be your brand ambassador, and then they give you very good reviews about, where they give not only you, they give their friends good reviews about the products and the services, and this in turn help to improve your image, enhances your image, and increase the market share, and thereby increases the sales and thereby profit. So this is how these are the strategies the business use to grow a relationship with the customers, and when they do this, and these are the benefits they will reap. So that's all for today. Thank you.